Hello Total War Three Kingdoms fans, this is Sons of Three Kingdom. I'm back with part 4 of my Cao Cao playthrough. As you can see, we are in a slightly less desperate position than before. We've managed to conquer obviously unify the Chen Commandery. We've also got most of the Yangzhou Commandery, except for this place, which is held by Tong Yurui. I'm not sure if I'm pronouncing that correctly. I don't know the actual Chinese characters behind this because it's not a real historical person, but she's Kong Zhou's widow. And I think next up we're going to go down here and start conquering I believe this is the Lujiang Commandery. So to give you an idea, this is 196 AD right now, and Cao Cao, historically, his power base is kind of this entire circle. And this happened like about 200 AD. By about 200 AD, he controlled all of this. So that's the path I'm trying to emulate. Okay. So I'm going to give Cao Cao a break here.
Only feeble will seeks compromise.
Okay, he's controlling.
Once again, I feel the warmth of hope.
And I'm also gonna give Xiao Hoyuan a break here, and he's also gonna increase public order here a bit. And then next turn we're gonna go off. So I realized that so far a lot of my videos have been having audio problems. They've just been too. Yeah, we need cash. We are super cash starved right now. Yeah, they're just too quiet. They actually sound fine when I first finish them, but then YouTube makes them quiet when I upload it. I don't really know what's up with this. So I've taken off episodes 2 and 3, and I'm kind of in the process of re-uploading them. It shouldn't matter. You should see this one uploaded after I fix episode 2 and 3. But whilst I was up processing in the background, I thought I'd just get some more gaming in. Liu Biao is sure. Don't care. Ah, I see. Sun Ce has stopped his war with Liu Biao.
To arms!
Good for him. That means we have a limited amount of time to consolidate these territories, because in that case, Sun Ce should start conquering the Jiangdong provinces, which is basically all the lands east of the lower Yangtze River here. So yeah, we gotta get a move on.
Cut them down!
Alright.
Not possible.
Chaos's vacuum creates heroes.
Don't really think there's anything for us to do here. I might move Xia Hoyuan over here. We're pretty protected by non-aggression pacts on all of these fronts, so I'm not too worried about this right now. Oof, sorry.
We think this will meet with your approval.
Well, historically, Cao Cao did not acknowledge Yuan Shu's claim. So the story here is that Yuan Shu, he was probably the second most powerful warlord at this time, right after his older half-brother Yuan Shao. And as he started gaining a lot more land and money and resources, he was also the scion of the Yuan family. So Yuan Shao was older than him, but as I might have mentioned before, Yuan Shu's mother was different moms, same father, different moms. As I said, polygamy. Yuan Shu's mother was more highly placed than Yuan Shao's mother. So Yuan Shu actually styled himself as the as the proper heir of the Yuan family, which is the most powerful family in the land after the imperial family. And obviously at this stage, the imperial family is not doing too great. The child emperor is still held under hostage. So Yuan Shu started getting the idea that he should be emperor. And he was very strong for a long time. But historically, as soon as he kind of like made his claim for emperor and try to gather support, every single person just turned on him, essentially. It seemed like the Han Empire wasn't that weak. And Yuan Shu he's painted in history as kind of like this arrogant, blustering idiot, because he declared too early. And he ended up suffering a pretty grisly defeat because basically everybody turned on him. He had his, he had his strengths. He had the strength of an incredible family name. He was apparently very good looking, very charismatic, very popular, easy to, win over supporters, etc. Many people, including Sun Ce and his father Sun Jian, the tiger of Jiangdong, were very loyal to Yuan Shu until he declared emperorship, and at that point, even Sun Ce refused to back him. So yeah, we're gonna go with history. As much as I would love this cash, we're gonna go with history, and we're gonna reject this.
If you wish it.
And actually, historically, Cao Cao was the one to end his claim of emperorship. So basically, a bit later, Cao Cao had received...
If we cannot reconcile,
Liu Yao declared
one
war on
must
us.
go.
Oh my god, what? I don't even know where he is. Liu Yao...
Prepare for war.
Zerong. Who are these people? And okay, well, I guess our expansion south must be put on hold for a while whilst we deal with these guys. Yep, so Sun Ce is beginning his conquests. I had really wished to conquer all of this land before Sun Ce takes over everywhere. Oh shit, this is Liu Yao, and this is Zerong. Oh, they're... Okay, that's... Well, this guy has to cross the Yangtze River to get to us, so I'm actually not so afraid of him now. Zerong, yeah, I think we can take care of him.
Restore harmony. On the march!
Let the halls peal with laughter.
Now, let me just be certain that that's... Yeah, that's it. So this is the front we're going for. I don't want to take Liu Yao. I don't want to hold land south of the Yangtze River. That becomes too ahistorical this early on. But yeah, let's take this guy for sure.
I will rid China of warlords.
I gotta say though, this game has been full of surprises so far. Literally,
Once again,
nothing
I
I'm doing
feel
has
the
like
warmth
really
of
worked
hope.
out. Xiahou Yuan, you're probably eventually gonna have to hold this town in case
Conqueror
Liu Yao sneaks attacks. I don't really know how naval battles work in this case, but he's gonna be able to cross that river at somewhere here, I assume.
We would be no threat to you.
I reject this because Gongsun is
It is
way
your
too
choice.
much to the north to be a threat to me regardless. So the two warlords who declared war on us, historically these guys were very inconsequential. So the way it worked is that they were traditional governors that were kind of like appointed by the Han Dynasty before everything fell to shit. And then there were these new people rising up, people such as Cao Cao, etc., who
Let the halls peal with laughter.
in this time of chaos rose up and became
Remain resolute.
recommended for commander rather. This is a far way to
Making
get
my
as
way.
well. Oh well. And what happened is that pretty soon all of these old guys were basically washed out by the new guys. The last old guy to stick around was probably Liu Biao, who was a member of the Imperial clan and he was quite powerful as well. But other than that, all the new upstarts like Cao Cao, Liu Bei, Sun Ce, Yuan Shao, Yuan Shu, etc. Basically completely annihilated these guys. These guys in history were destroyed by Sun Ce, not us. But, we're gonna give them what for. Alright. So one thing right now is that we got a lot of food. So I'm gonna go do our usual thing of begging for food. Last time I saw Yuan Shao, he was very wealthy, so I don't think he needs any food from us. Yuan Shu is definitely gonna need food,
Welcome,
and he's got a lot of cash. Ah, but we already have given him food, I see.
How can we help each other?
Let's see, 2,200. What do you think about that? Oh, that's all right. Let's do. I don't. This keyboard's pretty unresponsive. I don't know why. Well, not the keyboard, just the game. There.
Goodwill stabilizes relations.
Liu Biao is a pacifist, Lord. That's not quite correct. He went to war a lot. He just didn't. He didn't really expand that much. He was more about defending his own land. But yeah, he wasn't a pacifist in any sense. 4 from assignments, 13. So we can afford to give away 9 more. I'm gonna leave a bit of buffer. I'm gonna try to give away 7 more. Huangzu maybe needs
Enter
food.
freely, friend.
Well, the problem is that he's not actually got that much gold to give us. 331. It's better than nothing.
May your fortunes multiply.
So we can maybe afford to give away 3 more.
May we find common ground.
You have a proposal. Your generosity is appreciated.
Okay, and that gives us a decent amount of cash infusion. It's time to upgrade this town. And can I afford to do anything here? 1,700. Well, that prestige though. Nope, that's taking us. Well, we're on positive. Yeah, I'm not too worried about the fact that it takes us that close to bankruptcy. Actually.
For China!
We would be no threat to you.
Yeah, I'm happy with this.
I am pleased you see
Cai
the
Mao is
benefits.
one of Liu Biao's. So Liu Biao has a bunch of vassals. His most powerful one is probably Huangzu. And oh, am I remembering wrongly? I'm pretty sure Huangzu was the one who killed. No, that's incorrect. But Huangzu, he held. Don't care. So, yeah, okay, this is the appropriate location for Huangzu. Huangzu held the commanderies of Jiangxia and Xiakou, which is around here. He basically guarded this is the Yangtze River. You can't really see it that well, but it flows down here. And he basically guarded the kind of like mouth of what you can call the middle Yangtze River. And Liu Biao's territory. Oh, no. What do you... Jesus, that's my bad. Anyway, and Sun Ce very quickly took over the entire southeastern China. And obviously he was huge enemies with Liu Biao because, well, Liu Biao killed his dad. So Huangzu was the person who was in charge of guarding, basically against Sun Ce's expansions. And it took them a lot of years to break Huangzu. Cai Mao, I wouldn't even say he's Liu Biao's
China's
this is
plight
really annoying now.
demands merciless actions. Towards unity!
That was a big fuck up. I wouldn't even say that Cai Mao is really a vassal of Liu Biao. What Cai Mao more is he's a powerful person at Liu Biao's court. He is the brother of Liu Biao's wife. Yeah, brother-in-law. And he was in charge of Liu Biao's navy. And, yeah, quite influential. He eventually surrenders to Cao Cao and becomes a valued admiral of Cao Cao. Because one thing about China is that the north has no big bodies of water. So they actually also don't really understand naval warfare. Whereas the south, with the Yangtze River, which is an absolute massive river. I mean, we're talking about by some measures, the second biggest river in the world. So the Yangtze River allows for actually quite a lot of river and naval warfare. Yeah. And as a result, anytime a northern faction really marches south, they're gonna need some kind of like local support, or else they're just not gonna be able to know how to fight on these rivers. And throughout history, you see this problem actually with yeah, well, there's nothing I'm gonna be able to do about that. You see this problem a lot. For example, when the Mongols tried to conquer China, they basically just couldn't take the south. It took them like decades and decades, and it was their biggest kind of military expenditure in history. It cost them the lives of one of their great khans, because it was so hard for them, being like a fundamentally northern plains and steppes people, to really be able to break the south, which is so heavily guarded by rivers, etc. I don't really know where to go right now for here. I mean, saber cavalry is pretty good. Peasant raiders. Now, am I correct in saying hell, heavy D infantry? That's pretty good as well. Yeah, okay. Let's get this. So what I'm learning more about this reform tree is that not all the units are really... I mean, there's no one tree that unlocks the majority of the units. They're really quite evenly spread out. So I guess we're going to have to try for all of them.
We would be no threat to you.
Yeah, I would like a non-aggression pact with Sun Ce.
I am pleased you see the benefits.
In this early era, the big threats to Cao Cao was really Liu Biao, Yuan Shu, and Yuan Shao, because they were just larger, more established factions, and then Sun Ce because he's just so goddamn good at fighting. Historically, Sun Ce eventually did want to attack Cao Cao, but he was unfortunately assassinated. Bit of a spoiler. he was assassinated like literally as he was making as he was making preparations to invade Cao Cao's lands, and it's not clear what would have happened if he did. Ooh, Liu Dai, the former warlord, has come to us. I don't think I'll be able to do anything. Oh, He Man has been chased out? Nope, he's still here. Don't know what that's about.
Only feeble wills seek compromise. March!
I do wish, look, it is a fact that China's incredibly geographically large. And it is fact that it took them, you know, a long time to get anywhere, but I do wish it didn't take so many turns. Like, this is getting ridiculous. It's a shame that none of these buildings increase public order. Like, I know there is a line, the temples, the Confucian temples, they increase public order, but it's wasting a whole slot and I can't be bothered to rebuild right now.
You are weak and troublesome. Yield.
Nah, go fuck yourself, buddy.
You dare spurn us.
You're traitors. You're traitors to the Empire. Gengzi is a real historical character, but he doesn't really do much.
Chaff must be promptly excised. Wipe them out!
Yeah, I'm confident of that battle. That's fine. It sucks that I really want to be able to expand over here. It sucks that Cao Cao's being drawn away to this, because at the end of this, well, I guess, okay, that's not as bad as I thought. There's another town here for us to take. It doesn't look like Liu Yao's troops are going to be able to cross the river anytime soon, so let me just see how this river thing works. Oh, I can cross it. Okay. And what's their range?
No. Madness.
Okay. So Xiahou Yuan, you're gonna race over here as well.
Be ready to move.
Just in case we need more help. Because obviously after we conquer these lands, Cao Cao can't stay here. I mean, this is way too far away from our heartland. So we're probably gonna leave Xiahou Yuan to guard this.
Benefit you greatly.
I don't think this is really worth it. Yeah, I don't really think this is gonna work.
Your choice.
Zarong, that's how you pronounce his name, by the way. Not, I'm pretty sure it's not Zerong. I'm pretty sure this is Zarong. But of course, I guess pronunciation would vary dialect by dialect. So my Chinese accent, just so everybody knows, it's quite a kind of like standard Beijing accent. if I pronounce words weirdly sometimes, it's because, as other bilingual people might know, Wang Lang declares war on Cao Tian. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I don't even know who that is. Yeah, if I pronounce words weirdly sometimes, it's just because I'm obviously speaking to you in English right now. And as many bilingual people can attest to... yeah, start battle. As bilingual people can attest, sometimes when you're speaking in one language and you're pronouncing the other language, even though you can speak it quite fluently, you just mess up the pronunciation because you're almost speaking in kind of like an anglicized accent. It's really fucking weird. So yeah, take my pronunciations on here with a grain of salt. It's not that I can't do it, it's just that my wires get crossed mentally whenever I try to pronounce Chinese while speaking English. It's gonna be a hard battle as well.
You speak boldly, shall we then?
Not hard in that I don't think we'll win. It's just hard in terms of I think we'll suffer quite a bit of casualties
They
after
cannot
this.
afford this loss. We must hit hard.
Now, fury now! Bear me to victory!
It'd be great if we finish off this faction and these people can surrender to us. We really have a skew in our court right now. We have too many champions, vanguards, and commanders. We don't really have any strategists. We have one sentinel. So really we're missing a lot of these kind of like defensive or ranged retinues. That's something I've noticed kind of like upon looking at our armies. I'm also not entirely sure what I'm meant to do in order to rescue the Emperor. Like, that's something historical Cao Cao very famously did. He rescued the Emperor and then kind of like held him in control / hostage, depending on how you felt about Cao Cao. And yeah, the fact that there's no option to do that, like maybe a mission or something where I send an army out to Luoyang. The fact that there's no option to do that is weirding me out.
Bowman, bow, at the ready. Prepare, cavalry, to attention. Feel
No,
yourself.
I wanted these two in the group.
Attend. To
I
attention.
want these two in the other
Cavalry,
group.
attend.
Cute.
Cavalry.
Of course you're in a forest.
Make haste. Ready. The time has come.
Oh, you might
Head, swordsman.
march up at us? I mean, that'd be ideal if you did. no, 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 no.
Hurry! Cavalry, mount up! Cavalrymen!
It's weird they made Cao Ren such a weird duelist, like weak duelist. I mean, this guy was historically kind of renowned.
Attention, archers! Double time! Go! Go!
We have the hill advantage, so we should know. Go away. If anybody wants to deal Xiahou Dun though, I am definitely up for that.
Archers! Ready!
Anybody?
I will defeat you.
Yep.
Ready! Go! Volley!
Oh, they have crossbows. Shit.
Take heed, warriors! Quick march! Archers ready!
Xiahou Dun gonna be able to win this?
Die!
Your words are as pathetic as you are!
The enemy unit
So
flees!
one problem
What
is that
cowards!
I am definitely going to be out of ammo before this duel finishes. Well, when I say duel, I mean the archers firing at each other, obviously.
To attention! Nothing can harm me! Loose!
The good thing is that I think Xiahou Dun will win this duel. Ah, fuck. Even as I said that, that's not looking... It's not looking promising.
Look, the enemy run! Craven!
Yeah, we are
Steel yourself! Go! Go!
we are running out of ammo.
Attack! Swords!
Guess it's time to
March
march.
to the double! Cavalry, stand ready! Quick march! Mounted soldiers! Run! 10! Hurry! Move! Stand ready! Let fly! March at the double! Swordsmen! Run!
You seem to be struggling. Need some help?
Is that your best? Come on, try harder!
Bowman, stand ready!
The enemy's in your force! Ha!
Good job.
Men, double time! Kill them! Blade! Strike! Ready to
Ooh.
ride? Run! To battle! Action! Unleash fury!
Does battle wear you out?
Oh, how witty! How very witty!
Destroy them! Enduring as the earth! Quarter! Ready, bow! To battle!
The enemy warriors are running! Ha!
At the ready! Archers, attack! Horses, stand
Oh
ready!
shit. This cavalry is not doing okay.
Horsemen! Move, move! Prepare! Kill them! Attend!
Damn, a siege engine? Damn.
Kill them! Cavalry, stand ready! North and ready! Mounted soldiers, muster! Horses, stand ready! Show no mercy! Take heed, warriors! Stand ready!
enemy warriors are running! Ha! Faster!
Honestly, this is not. It's not going the best. I mean, we're still definitely gonna win, but
Attend! Unleash fury!
Hurry, move! Unleash fury! Go, go, go!
Prepare!
this spearman in the back is kind of pretty annoying.
Destroy them!
Run, run! Charge!
Cavalry! To attention!
Cavalry mount up! Charge!
Destroy them! Attack! Do not relent!
Make ready!
The enemy unit flees! What cowards!
Show no mercy! Horses!
Yeah, sure. If we can kill off
Strike!
all of these guys.
Stand ready! Run, run!
Alright. Alright, it's starting to go good. Basically, this entire flank is starting to collapse.
Mounted soldiers!
Unfortunately, these guys are still gonna.
Battle!
Heal yourself! Go, go, go!
Problem is, we're just not getting too many clean rear charges. I mean, okay. So to be fair, the enemy has like about 8 more,
Our success
10 more units than us. We did go into this quite heavily outnumbered, so that makes sense that we just don't have the freedom that we normally do to carry off, you know, rear charges.
Attack!
At the ready! Make ready! Double time!
The time
Oh,
has come!
one of our units is.
To attention! Cavalry, attack!
The enemy warriors are running! Ha!
Kill them!
Take heed, warriors! Strike! Do not relent! Go, go, go!
The enemy general falls! Ha!
Oh, get back up, you coward!
Take heed!
Okay, good, good. All right, that's what I'm talking about. So yeah, we were definitely facing, you know, 3 against 5 retinues. So 5 or maybe 4. Yeah, it felt a bit outnumbered, but not by too much. Also, I guess our front line wasn't ever in danger. It was just difficult to get off flank and rear charges because they just had so many of these D units in their back. And actually, it doesn't look like our casualties were too bad. I mean, this is all... Yeah, this is all fine. Oof, these archers copped it.
It is just as it should be.
Oh, we really weren't that outnumbered. I was being a martyr for no reason. Yes.
This place is ours now.
Woo! We are at second marquee. Okay, we've destroyed that faction.
Follow the heart.
Yeah.
I return. Summon my advisors.
Spreading the word of our... Let the halls peal with laughter.
It sucks that that advisor got killed. I thought maybe, you know, I even specifically left him alive because I thought, oh, maybe he'll, we can get him to join us if I leave him alive. Cao Ren, yeah, you need to be better at duels. This is pretty good though. Yeah, okay, fine. Okay, so a bunch of options should be opened up. We should get, yep, exactly. We should get a new administrator. Should get a chancellor. Now, unless I'm mistaken, Lady Bian is probably still the person we have the most problem with. 50, 49, 39. Well, this is not too hard to give a boost to. Yep, that's her boosted. 49, 50, 43, 52, 30. Oh, 35. Sorry, I'm just trying to see which administrators have the positive bonuses. I think Cao Ren is definitely a good one. Oh, I don't get... I thought I... It takes a turn to remove her. Okay. We're gonna make Cao Ren the administrator of Chen. For Yangzhou, we are going to get... I don't know. Xiahou, wow, no, that's not good at all. She seems to be a bit better. And then next turn we're gonna make Cao Ren administrator of Chen. Yep, alright.
have a request for you.
Yeah.
Some harmony has been achieved.
I'm trading away a lot of good stuff, but I do think, I mean, I'm sure there's better ways to play this, but as you might have seen, the way I'm playing this right now is I am, oh, the Han Empire has a new person. The way I'm playing this right now is definitely based on kind of running a deficit, selling the bank, and in order to kind of just like grow and build these infrastructure. Mainly because I don't want to really lose time on building infrastructure. Huang Fusong is an actual historical general. This lady or guy, I don't know who that is. What isn't... Alright, that's weird. Cao Pi... I'm almost certain Cao Pi is literally Lady Bian's son. So the fact that she has a problem with... the fact that she has a problem with her own son being the heir is kind of weird to me.
Only feeble wills seek compromise.
Is there an army here? There is no army.
No mercy.
Oh, well, that's a shame.
Destiny awaits.
Next turn. Okay. Yeah, I do believe I'm gonna try to build this to try to stave off the public order, because that seems really low, and we have nothing. I mean, we have nothing here to kind of like counter it. It's only gonna take one turn, so that should be fine. Yangzhou population growth, food production, income. That's just pure population growth, not as worth it. Income. Oh, that's 100 straight income for 2,000. Yeah, that seems alright. Alright. Build a building from the following chains. Settlement administration. Yeah, alright, fine. 3,640. Oh, so close. So close. How do I get that money this turn? Of course, we have 15 food we can give away freely. I'm going to give away 13. Now, am I correct in saying that Liu Biao... Oh, he's got so much food.
A joy to see you.
Yes.
Your offer shows a clear mind. Let us discuss matters.
Actually, he probably doesn't have that much food to... sorry, he probably doesn't have that much money to give us.
Our patience is thin.
On the other hand, we've already offered you food. So, who's left?
It is you.
My old enemy. Oh, he hates me. He hates me. Never mind. Who doesn't hate me? 孙策公孙瓒. Ooh.
Let us discuss terms.
That's interesting.
Wonderful. We shall get on well.
And the reason I wanted to rush that is to get this upgrade. And the reason we want to get this upgrade instead of the farm is so that I can get that this bonus support from nobility plus 10% income from peasantry. That's pretty good.
We wish to show our appreciation.
Nah, sorry, bro.
Your choice.
I got nothing against you, actually. I can't justify going that off history, even though this is already going crazy off history. I mean, all this land is meant to be taken by Sun Ce. I don't even know where he is right now. Jianye, this city we see here, this ends up being the capital of the Sun family faction. Oh. Tao Tian's died. Alright, well, I don't have either of these, so I guess it's this. You hate to see it, folks. You hate to see losing 500 for no reason.
To arms!
Confucian temples built. You know what? We're going to get a few more cash once we win this battle, so let's just quickly win this first.
Spare not!
Yeah, damn it.
My ambition is coming to fruition. We shall enjoy the spoils.
Would it be stretching too far to go up and take this? Yeah, you know what? I guess I can take this and then just. Yeah.
Let us draw up plans.
Oh, that's not bad. Sure.
I return. Summon my advisors.
Attack!
And then I guess Xiahou Yuan can sit here and guard these provinces. I mean, this is getting really far away from our home territories. But, you know, even if I lose this, it's fine. I mean, I do eventually plan to have all of this. So it'll be just one kind of like continuous faction. I need authority. Cunning's also not bad. Gotta get authority. Ooh, plus 25% food production. That's good. Yeah, let's get that. That instantly gives us a surplus of
It could end no
10.
other way.
So we can get 8 more. I'm gonna try to give that away right now. because we can use the cash. Got food. Got food. I think I just offered you. You hate us. You hate us.
Good day.
孔融. No. Alright, that was Oh, I see. I can see what kind of Alright, that's good. I just realized I can kind of work out the marginal, you know, value
Your
of each
generosity
food.
is appreciated.
That's nice. I guess it should have occurred to me before. Okay, how much more can we afford to give away? So when I say afford to give away, I'm always not including the assignments because those can end and you know, kind of take us into a temporary deficit. And also I'm kind of give myself a buffer of, you know, 2 or 3. So we'll, yeah, you know what? I think we're fine.
To war!
Oh, there's a crossing here. I see. Okay. Nonetheless, this does allow us to upgrade something.
The absence of people is indicative of China's sickness.
Let's go. Actually, I think this is a trade agreement. Why? Yeah, sure, but when did we get a second? I don't know. I mean, that's a win-win deal.
Good. We agree.
I just don't understand where because we can only make 2 trade agreements, and I don't understand where we lost it. Did one of the? It might be possible that one of the factions we were trading with got destroyed without me noticing. Maybe we were trading with Liu Dai. I'm not sure. Fuck you, dude. That is insulting. The fact that the game thinks I'm doing so badly that they want me to decrease the difficulty.
For reunification!
Once again, I feel the warmth of home.
I want to see if there's...
Nothing will stop us.
Yeah, there's nobody even guarding it. So actually, Cao Cao, you can chill. You can start marching back. And I'm in March.
Ready yourselves.
Okay, so I think we'll leave it here for now. So I think Xiao Hoyuan's going to take this town. Cao Cao's going to resume his campaign against Awesome. All 3 of these places are still ready to be taken. And I will hopefully no longer get insulted by the game about how badly I'm playing. I mean, it looks fine. I don't see us losing this. I don't know. Alright, thanks all. Peace out. Oh, and also, yeah, check out my history and lore video. Thank you.